mentioned AI. We kind of dabbled with this topic a little bit. Let's park there for a second. A phrase I hear a lot is like, I wish it could, whatever, or wish if it, or I wish I could, or whatever. With everything swirling around us, it seems like there are unending possibilities to change things up these days. I think more than ever. I mean, think through our lives. Just it was just kind of like everything was kind of set. And now it's like, well, hey, anything's a possibility. And there are pros and cons to that whole ideology. I get it. But maybe an odd question. But I wonder if you had a wand and could change something in Christian education today, what would it be? I know that's an odd question, but there's so many possibilities and so many things. Like you said, people even fought the printing press, and today people are like, oh, I wish that wasn't happening. If you had a wand, is there anything you wish you could change?
Yeah. So my simple answer is nothing. Okay. Which like, oh, wait a minute. No. And the reason I say nothing is the struggle that whether a student is going through, or the teacher is going through, or as a publisher, that struggle that we go through to say, how are we going to deliver the best? That is super important. So what I mean by nothing is we don't want to take out the struggle that education really is. That struggle, I'm not trying to use that in a negative way. What I'm trying to say is that learning is a struggle. We as a publisher, we have to struggle through. We just can't say, hey, AI is great. I'm putting my book into AI and, here, no. That's not going to deliver what is needed to the student and to the teacher. We've got to struggle through and say, what does AI actually mean? Or what does technology actually mean? Or what platform? Or I went to AI and asked this question, is that really truth? Is that really thought through from a critical standpoint to be able to deliver it from a student standpoint? The struggle that the teachers have in the classroom from a student going out and saying, well, here's the paper that I just wrote. Well, is that truth? Or is it just, randomly put together? I'm reading through a book and, one of the phrases in the book that just hit me pretty funny was, you would Google something and it would turn a bunch of information that other people had written. I now put a prompt in, and AI actually writes new sentences for me, okay? So all of a sudden, it's not a person writing that sentence, it's AI. So my one answer is, if I could wave a wand, what would change? Well, nothing, because the struggle that we all go through is super important. On another hand, partly because I have a son who's in education, I have a daughter-in-law who's in education, my wife, the cheating and lying. If I could wave a magic wand and get rid of cheating and lying, that it is so destructive to the educational experience. Yeah. How do you tell a student that if you cheat, you're actually hurting yourself? How often you do that? We hear that all the time.
Sure.
But how do you make that real in a student's life? The fact that their cheating hurts them more than anybody else. That lie that they said I didn't cheat, that hurts them more than, because what it hurts is it hurts their ability to grow as a learner.
Yeah, back to that struggle.
So if I could wave a wand, it would be get rid of lying and cheating at the student level. Because one is, it's hurting the student. Two, because I see it with my kids from an educational standpoint, the amount of time that they now have to spend working through did you cheat? Did you not cheat? Are you lying to me? Are you not lying to me? Gone are the days where, hey, it's no problem to say you're going to get a 0 on that paper. Now, every 0 matters for the future of my kids' education.
That's right. That's right.
The pressure on the teachers, specifically in this one area of lying and cheating, is astronomical. And it really is destructive for the educational experience.
Enjoyed this short clip? That was just a sneak peek into a full episode on the Teacher Edition podcast. We are passionate about supporting Christian educators like you. Looking for more inspiration and practical strategies you could use today? Subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by BJU Press.